It's 16 minutes past 8.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about damp and mould now. Is it a problem in your property? Well, the Public Services Ombudsman for Wales is launching 2 investigations into how social landlords deal with the issue. It follows concerns that vulnerable tenants are living in homes in a state of disrepair. Well, we can now talk to David Wilton, Chief Executive of TPAS Cymru, joining me in the studio. Bore da, good morning. TPAS Cymru, Tenant Participation Advisory Service. Let's start with that. What exactly do you do?
We work across Wales with tenants and landlords to improve social housing. We want that tenant voice and that tenant participation in making housing better. And I think this is a classic example of work. We need to have tenants and landlords working better together to improve the conditions of housing in Wales.
And what are you hearing then from tenants right now? Is this a huge problem across Wales?
I wouldn't use the word huge. No. Damp and mould exists.
Yeah.
Wales is wet when it's not raining.
We've just been hearing Sue telling us,
It's wet. We've got older housing stock. So damp and mould exists. And it's about treating it and getting that done. Some good work's happened. Social housing has been acting quickly, but there's still not enough. There's not enough response time, the standards and things like that. So tenants are saying they're frustrated. And I think the landlords themselves recognise that. And I think the Ombudsman now recognises that as well. There's been failures in complaint handling. There's been failures in response times. And that's not good enough. No.
So you obviously welcome this announcement that these investigations are going to happen and that hopefully change is on the way, a better conversation?
Yeah. Change is already happening, but I think the Ombudsman has a good track record of reviewing public services and advising and helping landlords improve things like complaint handling, service standards. And that's got to be a good thing. All landlords can benefit from that, not just the 2 who will be looked at in more detail. We want to raise standards. We want to see better response, better complaint handling, and improvements within damp and mould. Yeah.
We were talking earlier with the Ombudsman about the Welsh Housing Quality Standard coming into force in April 2026. Maybe you can explain a bit more about that. And do you think this is enough? Is it protecting tenants and those with the properties as well?
Laws and standards are really useful, but damp and mould shouldn't exist. We should be just raising that up. What's happening is the new standards are put in, should we say, put more standards, response time, setting them out for all housing.
Targets, if you like, in a way.
Yeah. And targets are good.
Yeah.
Everyone can be measured to it. But we should be doing it anyway. It's that carrot or stick, you know. So Welsh Government have introduced stronger targets in response to the tragedy. There was a child who died in December 2020, our Bishak, a 2-year-old, and that shook the industry, rightly so. Rightly so. It should never have happened. So we've seen, this is the sort of aftermath of that, putting more standards in there. It will help, of course it will. It gives tenants more rights, it gives more standards to be measured against. But we shouldn't need that. We should be doing the right thing.
We're talking here about landlords having to do their work, but should we as tenants be looking at ourselves as well? Have we got to take some of the responsibility?
Of course, certain amounts of, there's certain types of damp that involve lifestyle. But we're looking at things like underheating of homes because of fuel poverty. You know, when you underheat a home, that creates the conditions then for, you know, warm air from showers and things like that to hit cold walls, and that's how it goes. So it's not a tenant or a landlord thing. It needs tenant education, it needs support for tenants, and it needs landlords to do the right thing. So I think if we can get those things working better, we can at least try and tackle and make these houses better and safer.
And I guess if you're listening this morning and if you have got an issue and you're not quite sure what to do, where to go, what would your advice be?
Certainly you've got to speak to your landlord first. The landlords there, they want to do the right thing. They are resourced to do.
Is that a fair comment?
No, they do want to do. They do want to tackle damp and mould. Of course they do. They have a lot of resources, but they also have a lot of needs and things to do. So no, definitely talk to your landlord. There is not just the technical departments who can help with damp and mould if it's water coming in or creating that, but also they've got financial support teams and things like that who can sometimes help the tenant if there's a issue of fuel poverty, the cost of living and things like that. So there are good things in place, and that's certainly the first place to go.
Brilliant. That's good advice there. Thank you so much for coming in and seeing us this morning. Good to have you with us in the studio. That was David Wilton there, Chief Executive of TPAS Cymru, so Tenant Participation Advisory Service. I've learned something new today. Thank you so much for coming in. Diolch yn fawr iawn. The time now is coming up to 20